All right, so we're gonna see the Floyd movie for real this time.
For real.
1 month later.
Hey, Mr. Gopher,
Yeah, what's up, Butterfly?
have you seen Steve?
I don't know. He took off yesterday to go see that Pink Floyd movie, and he hasn't come back yet.
Oh, you think he's lost in the vortex?
Could be. Could be.
All right, now's my chance. Hello, greetings, and welcome. I'm a butterfly, and you might have seen me in some of Steve's other videos. If not, welcome to the Stereo 999 YouTube channel. Anyway, Steve is missing in action, and I'm taking over. And just like Mr. Gopher did last year, I am going to present Butterfly's top 10 albums. Whee! Number 10 on Butterfly's top 10 albums is Thrust by Herbie Hancock. This is one of his funky ones on Columbia. And as you can see, there's a song called Butterfly. All right. Moving right along, this album is by a band called Caterpillar, kind of a proggy band that was originally on the Vertigo Swirl label. This is a Karma reissue compact disc of the album Changes. It's got a really cool cover of a caterpillar eating a lettuce leaf. And it's got Robert Calvert from Hawkwind playing saxophones. Pretty cool, huh? Album number 8 in Butterfly's top 10 albums is The Top by The Cure. Yes, 1984. What a great year for music and mind control. Of course, it has a song called The Caterpillar. Number 7 on Butterfly's top 10 albums is Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness by the Smashing Pumpkins, because it has the song Bullet with Butterfly Wings.
Now, wait a minute, Butterfly. Is this all just going to be songs with titles that have caterpillar or butterfly in them?
Yeah, pretty much. You got a problem with that? Anyway, moving right along again. Anyway, going down the list, number 6 in Butterfly's top 10 albums is the debut of Big Brother and the Holding Company, featuring Janis Joplin. Now, if you look on the second side, there's a song called Caterpillar, and it's one of the songs that Janis herself does not sing the lead vocal on. She just sings the background vocals. But it talks about evolution, and according to the song, the metamorphosis chain goes from caterpillar to butterfly to abominable snowman. Number 5 on Butterfly's top 10 albums. This is Madam Butterfly by Malcolm McLaren. And it's kind of breaking the rules because it's actually a 12-inch single. It's not a whole album.
You know, Steve told me one time that when this record came out, he played it for his Italian grandfather who was into opera, and he actually thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah, good old days, good old days. Where did they go? And now, number 4 on Butterfly's top 10 albums. This is Graham Revell with the Insect Musicians. Now, if you're into industrial music, you'll know that Graham Revell was the mastermind behind SPK. And if you watch TV or movies, you know that Graham Revell went on to do a lot of soundtrack work, including CSI Miami. But this album, which was made in the 80s, is entirely composed out of samples from buzzing insect sounds played on a sampling synthesizer. Ooh, that's trippy. Why didn't I get invited to perform on this record? Alright, now we're getting into the top 3 of Butterfly's top 10 albums. And this one is kind of sad because this is Delay 1968 by Can. And this is the early garage band days of Can. Tracks they recorded with Malcolm Mooney on vocals prior to the recording of their album Monster Movie, which is their official debut. And this album is on my top 10 because of the song Butterfly that starts it off. And it's kind of sad because it's about a dying butterfly.
Yeah, speaking of dying, I'm kind of dying for this to be over with.
Well, maybe I'll take a little break.
Side 2 is the self-hypnotic version. The suggestions for change contained on this develop psychic abilities. In creating this tape, I have taken the exact suggestions used on the self-hypnotic version and removed all references and suggestions for relaxation. Therefore, this tape may be used under any condition or circumstance. Yes, this tape may even be used in a moving automobile. However, subconsciously your mind is aware and able to act upon each suggestion for change. Now, not only do you have greater latitude in the playing of subliminal recordings, you may even find them more effective for you than self-hypnotic recordings. To enhance the effectiveness of this subliminal recording, I suggest that you balance the subliminal playings with exposure to the self-hypnotic version, without effort, without thought, without strain. And so the changes will take place in your life as they should. A message will enter your subconscious mind without conscious effort on your part. At that point, your subconscious mind will begin attuning itself to the message contained within the sound itself. In a moment, consciously, you will tune in to the gentle music and the rolling sounds of the ocean. Your conscious mind has nothing to analyze or criticize, and this can make change an effortless process. This is especially true if you tend to be analytical and or critical in your thinking. Because by masking the suggestions for change under the pleasurable music and the gentle rolling sound of the ocean,
Some mornings there's a little monster in all of us.
Morning, Fred.
And until that first cup of coffee, we can all be pretty beastly.
Morning, Fred.
That's when your 7-Eleven store can be a lifesaver.
Good morning, Fred.
With a good cup of fresh brewed hot coffee to perk up your morning. 7-Eleven coffee brings out the best, not the beast in you.
Hey, Ralph.
Later that day, Magnolia started to worry.
Albert, something worries me.
What's that, Magnolia?
Well, suppose Fred turns into a butterfly. Suppose it really works.
Well, I surely hope so.
But when a caterpillar turns into a butterfly, he's a new person. He's entirely different.
He certainly is.
But if he's a new person, he might not even know us. Wouldn't that be terrible if Fred woke up a butterfly and he didn't even know us?
Well, maybe that wouldn't be so bad. After all, Magnolia, we'd know him. We'd know him.
Alrighty then. Number 2 on Butterfly's top 10 albums is Dog and Butterfly by Heart. Yes, Ann and Nancy Wilson. Anyway, this is a good record. It has some rockin' tunes like Straight On, but it also has some more contemplative kind of tunes too on the second side. And Mistral Wind. Alright. Last but not least, the number 1 album on Butterfly's top 10 albums. This is Metamorphosis by Iron Butterfly. Because butterflies need their iron to grow. Anyway, this album doesn't get as much love as Inagata Davida, but it has another epic long song on it called Butterfly Blue. And this album is more guitar heavy than the organ heavy other Iron Butterfly albums. And it has some talk box in it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching my top 10 albums video, and maybe I'll see you later.
Not bad, Butterfly. Not bad at all.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Gopher.
But you know what? You missed one.
Really?
Yeah, you missed a good one.
Oh, which one is that?
Well, you missed Rock in a Hard Place by Aerosmith from 1982, which had the song Joni's Butterfly, a really brilliant, trippy song that doesn't get the appreciation it deserves.
Well, you're right, Mr. Gopher. Well, I guess we've got 11 top albums.
11? Look, right across the board. These go to 11.
That's it. I'm getting out of here.